No, is there a reason I have to step out? Is that a lawful order?
Say what?
Is that a lawful order to make me step out?
If you're not doing anything wrong, then what's the issue?
What do you mean if I'm not doing anything wrong? Then what reason do you have to ask me to step out of the vehicle?
It's like.
But if I'm not doing anything wrong, yeah. We're from.
We've had several calls of drug activity back here.
Do we look like we're doing drugs right now? We have 3 kids pulled over and sleeping at a rest area with Massachusetts plates in the middle of Virginia. So now you're telling me that that's your suspicion is that we're doing drugs?
He came into the parking lot when I was walking back.
You're investigating?
We've had complaints from people to shut.
Did they complain about us?
No.
Okay, well then you're investigating. What probable cause do you have to investigate us? That's not your job. Your job is to enforce the law, not to come over and investigate us. We're at if the owners complained about us being here, then that's a reason to come investigate us. We're sitting here minding our business.
The fact that you're parked behind, out of sight, why are you not parked up there?
I don't have to answer that.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not required to answer questions. I'm not breaking any laws.
All right, I'll be back with you in a second.
Wake the kids up. Put the things in. Ryan, get up.
Run, baby, I'm sorry. You gotta get up. Stefan, come on, you gotta get up. What did you do?
Put him in the seat.
Bathroom.
I'll be back with you in a minute. I don't even need my shit. I don't give a shit. Oh, I wish you would. Savannah, get up and get in your seat. Like you're parked in behind. I'm investigating. Well, call him up, because as soon as he's done, I'm going to ask if I'm detained or if I'm free to go.
Why don't you just stay on out for me?
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
I can't talk to you through the window.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're not free to go right now.
I'm being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Get that out of my face just a minute.
I have the right to record you.
You do.
Okay.
I agree with you. It's just hard for me to talk to you. Got it like track that much.
All right. I have the right to record you. There's no. You can hear me through the window.
Listen, I see that you got your family with you. I'm not trying to cause you any.
You are trying to cause me trouble right now. I'm not doing anything wrong. If I'm not being detained, then I'd like to go along my way.
You can't go along the way.
So I'm being detained right now.
Yeah. stay with me.
Okay. I'm now being detained. I want 3 forms of ID from this guy, too. I don't even know that he's a fucking cop. Here comes the second police officer. Excuse me.
Sir.
Excuse me. Can I have the other officer's name and badge number? He told me I'm being detained for.
Okay,
So
can I just talk to you for a second?
All right, you can speak to me through the window, please.
Put the window down for me just a little bit.
I don't feel comfortable doing that, sir.
All right. Is there some reason why you don't feel comfortable?
I don't even know that you two are police officers. Can you guys show me IDs to show me that you're...
Sure, I've got a badge.
Yeah, but that's a badge. I can go get a badge, too. Do you have 3 forms of ID?
All that, okay?
Do you have 3 forms of ID?
I'm Sergeant McCross, came with the Nash Police Department.
Okay.
So now can we talk?
No, do you have 3 forms of ID?
Do I have 3 forms of ID?
So how do I know that you're even a police officer?
Okay, because I'm telling you, okay?
Because you're telling me? That doesn't mean that I could go get an outfit.
Okay, listen to me, okay?
What am I being detained for?
You're not being detained.
He just told me that I have it on camera right here. He just told me that I was detained. If I'm not being detained, then if I'm free to go, I'd like to go along my way.
Can I just talk to you for a second?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Can I talk to you?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Obviously, you know, you're back here sleeping.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go if you want.
Then I'd like to go along my way. Thank you.
But can I talk to you for a
You
second?
just said that I was free to go. If I'm free to go, I'd like to go along my way.
Oh, that's up to this fella right here, okay?
Can I have your badge number 2, please, and your name? Huh? Number's not name.
He said his number's 19. You could
Okay.
better if you roll down the window.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. You're too far away from me. If you want to talk to me, come over here. Can I have your name too, please?
Can I ask you a question?
No. Am I free to go? I don't answer questions. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm answering your question.
All right. Well, I didn't come over and come over to your car, did I? You guys came out to my car. I don't answer questions. I'm sorry. If I'm free to go, I'd like to go along my way. Am I free to go, or am I being detained? You already told me that I'm free to go. So now am I being detained again? He already told me I was being detained. I have that on camera.
Okay. Are you holding anything? I'm just trying to...
Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
I'm just trying to...
Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
Unnecessarily hostile.
Am I free to go, or am I being detained? You guys are intimidating me right now. This is aggravated assault because you guys both have weapons right now and are intimidating me and intimidating my family. So am I free to go or am I being detained? Am I free to go or am I being detained? Am I free to go or am I being detained?
Why don't you tell me why you're back?
Am I free to go or am I being detained?
Why are you back?
I'm not answering your questions. I don't need to answer your questions. I do not answer questions. Am I free to go or am I being detained?
Oh, that's all.
They both told me on twice that I'm free to go and that I'm not being detained. But one of them told me I was detained. My car is started. They can't decide whether I'm detained or if I'm free to go. Yeah, can you answer my question? Right now, they've called up a third police officer. They're all standing out here with guns. None of them have identified themselves as police officers to me so far, other than their badge. So for all I know, this could be a band of police impersonators. They don't even all have the same uniform on. Excuse me, I'd like to know if I'm free to go or if I'm being detained. If I'm free to go, I'd like to be on my way. No, I'd like to know if I'm being detained or if I'm free to go. Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained or am I free to go? You've already told me on camera 3 times that I'm free to go. This is all being broadcast live off-site. I now have 3 people, supposedly police officers, standing around with guns. This is aggravated assault. Now he's coming back over to intimidate me some more.
I'm not here to intimidate. All you're doing is riling. But
I'm not riling anything. Am I free to go or am I being detained? Right now you're intimidating me. I just want to know, am I free to go or am I being detained? Can you answer that question? Am I free to go or am I being detained? I can go, thank you. Three cops for people sleeping in the back of a parking lot.